What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream, and today we're going to be diving into Bitcoin price action, Electroneum price action, going over a little bit of news involving 5 different factors that are going to attribute to the bull run coming in 2021. And if that sounds good to you, be sure to subscribe and like, guys. This is my channel. I've been getting subs every single day and just having a great time. So if you're trying to make more money on your calls, this is the channel for you. Let's dive right into the price action. So guys, Bitcoin did have that flash crash that I was talking about last night, dropped all the way down to 8,900, okay? So that's a big drop there, guys. I was anticipating it to go up a little bit, but I did have sentiment that there could be a flash crash coming, and exactly that happened, guys. So it dropped all the way down to 8,938 exactly. Okay, guys, so we are in this green box. If you bought down here, I think that's a good buy zone for you. I think we're going to bounce back up. We've been doing a lot of bouncing around in between this channel right here. And we haven't gotten back into the ascending triangle yet, but I was hoping to get back in there because I would like to see this break to the upside eventually. But we're getting a lot of resistance at the $9,200 level and continuously are being rejected. And as you can see here, we had an evening star, which is a large bullish candle, an indecision candle, and a large bearish candle. And then right after that, guys, we had a big break to the downside. So guys, the signal was right there. If you're looking on the hourly chart, there it is, that it was coming to a breakdown, and there it is. You can see the EMA crossing over the EMA 55, and exactly that, a big crash, the widening of the Bollinger Bands after tightening right on the evening star, guys. So that was like a given that was coming. So guys, if you got in down here, that's a great buy zone for you, and it is simple as that. What I think is going to happen from here is, as long as we're putting in bearish candles, we're going to be moving sideways and down. But I think we're going to get a little bit of a bounce out of this, okay? Because we have a lot of support at the $9,000 level, $8,900 level. And I think Bitcoin will be supported here, and we're going to get a bit of a bounce. So that's what I think is going to happen. Okay, guys? And just to jump right into Electroneum, exactly what I said happened. Okay, it dropped down into this triangle again. We had a bit of a sell-off going on. The EMA 20 is touching towards the EMA 55. The Bollinger Band started to widen right here, okay? So exactly that happened, guys. Just lots of bearish candles and lots of selling pressure going that way. Now, guys, does that mean we're officially bearish? No, we're just back in this channel here. And as long as we're not in this down descending channel here, I think we're in a great spot. So I think if we're moving sideways and up here, that would be great. But what really needs to happen is we need to put in a couple bullish closes here and get back up towards this green box. That's what needs to happen in the short term for it to remain bullish and continue going up. But guys, I think, there's a steam issue here and a pressure. And even though things are going really great, the short term usually fluctuates around a little bit. So again, I'm anticipating it to kind of trickle down a little bit. Now, that doesn't mean I'm full on bear mode yet. As I said, the project is great. So I think there's a lot of good things coming for Electroneum. And there's a green candle right there on the hourly. So hopefully we're just rebounding right out of this. But I think we're going to end up down in here a little bit. And then hopefully a bounce out of it. That would just be a great sign. Say like we don't put in a lower low than right here on the second. That would be great. Okay, so like the beginning of the second, we had this low. If we can just put in a higher low, that would be a really good sign. Okay, guys, so this green candle, which is coming in right there, that's a good sign. So let's hopefully we get a green candle out of here and a few more after it. Okay, so Electroneum still has plenty of hope, guys. Lots of good in that project. That's all I can really say. And there's, plenty more to come with them. And they do announcements all the time. So, guys, moreover on that, okay, we have put in our second red dot. Okay, so that's a great sign. This happened 3 times before. From $10 to $100, from $100 to $1,000, from $1,000 to $20,000, and now back down to $10,000. Will we go up to over $100,000? Guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. I think it's going to come. It's just going to come 2021, late 2021. That's my prediction. And guys, a little bit on news. Bitcoin price rally for 2021 looks likely from 5 fundamental factors. So the price of Bitcoin has been bouncing around a range between 8,600 and 10,000 for the past 2 months. BTC has shown little volatility since May, following a critical rejection at 10,400. However, 5 major fundamental factors still point toward a prolonged uptrend by 2021. So according to data from Skew, a 10-day realized volatility of Bitcoin dropped to the lowest level on year of June 24th. This may indicate that traders are cautious because BTC is at a crucial point. The performance of BTC over the next several weeks could hint at the price trend throughout the year's end. And that's what I've been saying, guys. These next weeks are pivotal. They're pivotal to see what actually happens. And there's a lot, there's a lot of talk because of COVID coming back. Could there be another big flash sell-off? Everyone getting a lot of fear. That's something that is very real right now. So there's a lot of indecision in that sense. But in many senses, there's a lot of accumulation going on. Like, guys, I just got more today. Basically, anytime the price dips below 9, I'm buying more coin. I mean, that's just the way it is. So there's been a lot of heavy accumulation of Bitcoin as well. So according to Raphael Schutzkraft, the chief technical officer at Glassnode, he says, first, the obvious one, 61% of the Bitcoin supply that hasn't moved in over a year. That's an all-time high. Moreover, 44% hasn't moved in 2 years, approaching all-time high. And almost 30% hasn't moved in 3 years. Loads of hodling here. Okay, guys, and here's the Bitcoin supply activity right there. So for 1 year, 61%, 2 years, 43.9, and 3 years, 28.6, okay? So if BTC hodler net position change remains positive, it means the investors are not moving funds from personal wallets to exchanges to sell. In March 2020, the price of Bitcoin dropped below 3,600 on several major futures exchanges. And, right after that, then we had a massive run all the way up to 1,000 or 14,000, guys. So it's very real that we can get a big run out of these things. And after a big sell-off, that's almost religiously what happens is a big run-off, 80% sell-off. Big run-up, 80% sell-off. Big run-up, 80% sell-off. It happens all the time. And historically, bull runs in cryptocurrency market coincide with the increase in hodl activity. So at the start of 2018, for instance, the hodl wave of Bitcoin, and that's what I was just saying, Bitcoin started to rebound from March and July of that year. BTC rose from around $4,000 to $14,000. So guys, the BTC hodl wave correlation right there. All right. So institutional investors consistently invest in Bitcoin. So from March 2020, the assets under management of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust rose from 1.5 billion to 3.5 billion. The sharp increase suggests a similarly accelerating demand from institutional investors. So basically, there's an optimistic technical structure going on here. And Nayan Brizez, a cryptocurrency trader, said that the 6-month chart of Bitcoin is set to see a green 1 or G1 candle under the Tom DeMark sequential indicator system. Each time a G1 candle has appeared, Bitcoin saw a prolonged upsurge for several years. The trader also said a green 1 candle signals the start of an upward trend. The 6-month candle will close today as a G1 bull run ahead. So guys, what do you think? Do you think with the close of this G1 candle that we're in a bull run now? Guys, I've been very open about this, even though it doesn't feel like a bull market because we're not just skyrocketing up or steadily moving up. And that being said, since March we have been. So with this slightly sideways motion this last month, there's not too much going on. It doesn't feel like a bull run, guys, but I really believe we're already in one, okay? Right after the halving and the reaccumulation phase theoretically started the next bull run. If you guys are unfamiliar with that, it goes bull run, bear market, accumulation, expansion, reaccumulation phase, and then again a bull market. Okay, so I think we're in that stage of a bull market and it's just a matter of time. And not only that, guys, but the miners, the hash rate is very important here. So the hash rate is bringing all macro factors together. So when the halving happened on May 11th, the block reward halving occurred, and analysts anticipated the hash rate of Bitcoin blockchain network to fall sharply, since the event caused by the amount of BTC mined to drop in half, thereby decreasing the revenues of most miners by up to 50% overnight. But however, data from blockchain.com shows the hash rate of Bitcoin has recovered close to pre-halving levels. The mining industry remains healthy despite the halving, which might further brighten the sentiment around Bitcoin overall. So guys, a lot of people are expecting the miners to really just close in shop, and many of them did, to be honest. It's the bigger players that are still remaining alive, but a large mine in Shenzhen, China is still remaining largely profitable. And it's incredible, guys. And I've always been a big fan of renewable energy systems. For instance, a data center that has a renewable energy farm attached to it, I think would be just the most profitable thing right now. Be hand over fist money with ASICs, or application-specific integrated circuits, which are machines designated to only mine Bitcoin or altcoins. So I think there's still a mining world out there, whereas maybe a couple of years ago it didn't seem like there would be. So Guys, those 5 things are contributing, so therefore it consumes of low selling pressure from miners, favorable long-term technical structure, an increase in hodling activity, and a growing number of whales and rising institutional adoption raise the probability of a newfound rally by 2021. And guys, that's exactly when I think it's going to hit 18 months from the halving, or from the last halving. Okay, guys? And if you haven't checked out my channel, guys, be sure to do so. I'm making calls every single day. I'm having a great time. I am crushing this market, and I'm making some good money along the way. So if you guys want to make more money, this is the channel for you guys. That's all I have time today. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.